Hello and welcome to ERF1, and he said the old name, formerly known as ERRL, and we are finally back for a new season. I'm joined by Mr. Austin. Say hello. Wow, nice you join us. And yeah, well, it wasn't from me, so that's the upside. Yeah, we are back finally. F1 24. Brand new season running from now into April, so hey, I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. Got some fancy new graphics and screens, so hope you enjoy them. I do apologise that some of them are a bit grainy. I got the boxes made a little bit too small, but I wanted the gameplay to be like the main focus and get it a bit bigger. So you can kind of see what's going on with most of the graphics, but yeah, we're just trying to keep it a little bit more better. We can't hit Austin. Well, he hasn't really said anything, to be fair. Oh, there you go. Oh, sorry, I did unmute you. There you go. That's my fault.
Hello,
I didn't unmute you. I didn't unmute you. To be fair, all he said was hello. So don't feel like you missed anything that Austin said.
Excuse me, I did say I'm on my best behaviour after my verbal warning last week.
I didn't want to tell him. I was just going to keep him muted for the whole stream. You know, after Thursday's fiasco.
Hey, that's one way not to piss off a snowflake.
So we are obviously rebranded. Brand new season, brand new game. We are streaming live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So if you're joining on those platforms, I appreciate it. I finally got it sorted, so the chat is on the screen now as well. So you should be able to see that. Again, best way to watch it if you are just watching is put it in full screen. You should be able to see everything a bit better. If you're watching it smaller, doesn't really look that great. But yeah, just again try to make it a bit more stuff going on, and maybe I'll add some more stuff to it. Mickey's made some cards, like player cards, a bit like FIFA, like Ultimate Team cards, but with all the drivers. So once he gets those updated with like their skill and all that kind of stuff, potentially I'll put all those on there as well, so you have even more screens that that can play. But yeah, we're back. Obviously, I thought the lobby glitched then because no one came out of the pits for ages, but I guess everyone was just sorting their settings out. But how you been, Mr. Austin? Did you enjoy your time off?
Life, nice long break.
Did you enjoy your time off?
Yeah, it was eventful.
Gotta love it when 4 people go on to
More eventful than this. How about you?
Yeah, the break was mad. It's gone so quick. Obviously, having a child in that time as well, like time has just flown by so quickly. So it has been a mental 6 months. But I'm happy to be back. So our main goal this season was to try and run 2 tiers, but again, if you just look at even the sales for this game, for the F1 games, they are going like less and less and less every year. So for us, it just wasn't like viable to get 2 tiers out of it that would be full like this every week. So we have stuck with 1 tier. So it is a mixed tier again. Basically, we try to sort it out so that every team has like a faster driver and a in air quotes slower driver. Do you know what I mean? Like, so just to try and keep the constructors a bit more fair as well and a bit more fun. So hopefully overall it will be fun. I don't want that
also
one.
People notice that we've added extra carbs to the league this year. We had potato last year, we've now got pasta.
Wow. Potato and pasta in the same lobby.
Carb loading. Yeah, carb loading.
Incredible.
It's not just pasta, it's motherly pasta.
It is motherly pasta. So yeah, so you're probably, if you've obviously been here from last season, for F1 23, you probably recognise pretty much all the names that are here. We do have some new people in Smash 3001. We got Black Lab back. He was here a couple of seasons ago. Twigs, big shout out to Twigs, the first driver to put the league tag in his name. So bonus points for Twigs. Mobly Pasta, you'll know as Mr. Prime. If you saw Prime back in the day, he has had a name change. And Antonio as well is also one of the new drivers that has come in. Oh, Rawsash as well. He was here for a minute at one point, and he's come back as a full-time driver. So yeah, a lot of people we know, and there's some people we don't know. Again, a lot of this has gone off of like time trial times and stuff to try and keep the teams fair and the league fair overall, and hopefully we'll have some good races from it. So, Penastic goes pole.
Incredible.
Mobley Pasta goes through second. I'm not going to get bored of saying Mobley Pasta either.
Mobley Pasta. You've got to say it in like a really kind of like, like an M&S advert. This isn't just any pasta. This is M&S Mobley Pasta.
It's Mobley Pasta. Yeah, Prime's got high
I'm sorry, Prime. You're going to hate us by the end of this, but you're the one that picked the name, so it's on you.
Yeah, you had every name to choose from. Although, I'll say every name. As Sheepy Kev goes pole. We've got F1 Adam out. F1 Adam in the green car. So, weirdly enough, right?
This is pole.
Incredible. What I'm going to say, though, is that it may look rigged because last season, obviously, F1 Adam had his romance love story in the Alfa Romeo, and obviously the Kick Sauber is obviously the Alfa Romeo rebranded. I didn't purposely put him in that car. I literally did a wheel spin and it came out as that car. So I'm not. There's as much as it looks rigged, it just so happened to work out like that. So that's all I'm saying.
What? No. You say it wasn't rigged. They put in a request to have F1 Adam back because they felt that he was so detrimental to their season.
Yeah. As no surprise,
and they also kicked out his other teammate and got Black Labin. So,
as no surprise, Mr. Aldebaran does go pole. I think there's going to be a bit of a fight for pole, not necessarily for pole, but I think for wins this season. I've definitely seen the new Messiah has definitely been on a bit of a tear and does look very good. And I'm curious to see what Messiah does this season. Again, we all know what Aldebaran can do. I think Twigs could potentially be up there. Kev has obviously put himself down a lot this season, saying that he isn't good enough, this, that, and the other. But I think Kev will do better than he makes out.
Kev has got a point to prove after how his season ended last year. He's got a point to prove. The title was robbed from him. So
yeah, Mr. Potato Aim doesn't want to see that again.
A man on a mission.
And then you got Flip as well. I think Flip will be another driver that's up there battling for podiums every week as well. So yeah, we've got a good battle. I think obviously coming into this season, I think you're going to have Aldebaran still going to be again the mixed tier. He's still going to be the bookie's favourite, but I think you're still going to have other drivers around him, Messiah and stuff as well, who are going to try and put good points.
I don't want to jinx him though, but he wasn't the quickest in the league versus league last week, so who knows? No,
and again, F1 Adam, you raced really well for league versus league on Thursday as well. So hey, I'm not counting you out either.
If F1 Adam starts coming in the top 3 every single week and starts winning races, we're getting that man tested for performance-enhancing drugs.
All I'm saying is, I'm just looking for... So, obviously, F1 Adam, we had 2 pre-season races. F1 Adam ended up coming top, if you count points for them. So he is the pre-season champion. And obviously, he then raced league versus league, which technically was our pre-season as well. So, again, all I'm saying is I'm waiting for the documentary. That's literally it. Like as much as
all I'm going to say is it's such an F1 Adam thing to do. He's done a whole thing last year about getting a win, and then he gets his first win when we're not actually streaming it.
Yeah,
it's such an F1 Adam thing.
As Flip put us in a purple first sector, so I think Flip could be one of the dark horses as well. I think he'll be battling for podiums every week. I know he races in quite a few leagues. He plays the game quite a bit, so yeah, it's good. P6 not bad so far, yeah, Bob, mate, keep it up.
Oh, Tenastic took a name that I used to confuse with PSG the entire time. That was his name. Now Tenastic, you've done that. Next season we're going to see ERF1 in there.
Yeah.
All in it. You will be branded next year, boy.
I remember after giving birth watching F1 Nan's documentary. Oh, it was so good. I watched it like 3 or 4 times. It was so good.
Don't even pretend like that wasn't what you had on during
And Flip
labour,
goes
and
up.
that's what got you through.
And Flip goes up to 5th.
Like, we know F1 Adam is the support group in the ERF1.
As I thought, Antonio is a brand new driver. I've never seen him race before. He is friends with Tenastic, so be curious to see how he drives. And again, he's friends with Tenastic, and they are literally like side by side, 8th and 9th.
Is that going to be the love story this season?
Just to confuse people this season, you've got the Red Bull, which is RB, and then you've got the RB that's not the Red Bull. Just to confuse everybody.
Which one's the Visa Cash App?
This one. The Visa Cash App Red RB. It's not Red Bull, it's an RB.
I'm disappointed. I can't
What does
see the
RB
Visa
stand
logo
for?
on
Does
that.
RB
Cool.
stand for Red Bull?
Is it Racing Bull or something like
And there we
they
go.
do?
I was saying about Messiah, he could be the dark horse, and unfortunately I missed it. I do apologise, but he goes pole. So again, I think Messiah and Aldebaran could be the two. The Visa Cash App Racing Bulls, is that for is Racing Bulls for like they can't be called Red Bull, so they got to be like, oh, we'll just change it. But again, like RB Leipzig isn't Red Bull, even though they got the Red Bull logo slapped over their thing.
I just want them to live up to that name. I want to see an entire league of bull racing. Never mind horse racing. Let's get bulls.
Bull racing.
Just
Sorry.
think how much money that would make.
Racing the bulls. So yeah, so first quality of the season. I think next season Bahrain isn't first on the calendar, which I cannot wait for. I think are they going back to Australia first? They're going somewhere first. I think it's not Bahrain, and yeah, I can't wait. I personally think Bahrain is one of like not the weakest tracks, but I do think it's quite of a boring opener when it comes to like the F1 calendar. Yeah, so going back to Australia. So Australia is Albert Park is such a great track. So looking forward to them going back to Australia first. So next season when we're sat here, we'll be in Australia first, a bit more lively, a lot faster track as well. Quite surprised to see Twigs down to 15th.
Can't wait to watch the exact same look for F1 25.
Well,
Gonna be so good.
the rumour was that there's a new engine for the next game, isn't there? So they were doing...
Wasn't that supposed to come into this game?
Oh, maybe it was this game. I can't remember. Who knows? It's cheaper just to reskin, isn't it? That's the problem.
Oh yeah, the cheapest thing to do is do what they do on the Nintendo Switch with FC. Just keep updating the kits.
Because FIFA used to that, didn't it? FIFA went through like 2 or 3 year cycles, and then they would like change it, and then you'd go for 2 years and then change it. Saying about Twigs in the 15th, he puts in a purple second sector, so we could see him jump up here. Can he get above Marvelly Pasta? Also, big shout out to Schmidty at the moment. And Mr. Potato Aim. Mr. Potato Aim, shout out to Mr. Potato Aim. He had an incredible race on Thursday in a League vs League in China, and now he's currently 4th in quali. As Twigs goes pole. GG's. I did not expect that out of him. I won't lie, I did not expect a pole.
That's huge.
That is big. As obviously Aldebaran's still in the pits. Messiah has just gone back into the pits, so be curious to see what those guys do. Walsh has to put himself up to 9th, and he's gone back in. Mickey's gone up to 10th. Sheepy Kev's moved down to 11th. I don't think he's put another lap in at the moment.
Yeah, we've got to give Potato credit. He redeemed himself last week.
Yeah, after the end of last season, where he killed Sheepy Kev's chance of winning the championship.
I mean, he upset Kev last season, obviously, with what he did. But he made us excited last week, and we realised that we actually won. So,
as
roundabouts.
As McCarry goes up to 16th, SR Halo the only car not to put a time in yet, and he is currently at the end of the lap. He was talking in Discord earlier about how he wasn't feeling it. So because see where he goes 3rd. Wow. So really good lap from Halo. As Halo is a reserve today. He's already reserve. Mr. Finbok is the normal RB. Sorry, the Visa Cash App RB driver. But he's not here. So
wait, hold on. Wait.
Less penalties to
you're
count.
Telling me. No, you're telling me we're not going to see a Finbot penalty for the first race of the season.
I know, it is a bit of a shame.
Cancel it. Race is over.
Bobinator said,
Sorry.
Bobinator said P6 to P14, the downfall. I hate to break it to him, he's currently P15. Thank you for followed. I appreciate it. I don't have. It should say on the chat.
Is everybody sandbagging home my first?
Yeah, thank you to everyone anyone who follows.
Really well.
We're going to be here pretty much every Tuesday. So, what's up, Ron?
Wakes, all I'm going to say is you're going to be sweating into that first corner if you're in first.
As Flip is out in ninth. I'm surprised. Oh, Flip and Lovely Pasta together.
Uh-oh, big development.
Okay, I'm just hearing things about my baby, so it's, halfway through an F1 race. Alright. But I guess that's good? Or is that annoying? I don't know.
Well, once they learn all that, there's no going back.
Yeah.
So never still again.
There's 3 minutes left of this, as all the top 7 are in the pits, so I guess they're all waiting for their time to come out to one last lap in.
Are we going to do our who we think's going to overperform and underperform, or is it
we'll do that. So overperform and underperform. Okay, so have you got one in mind?
Yeah.
Flip goes 4th. Wow, really good.
I'll be supportive for the first week. I'm going to bag the Pasta to overperform.
Is Pasta going up?
Because I think he's been. I think he's going to be in. He's currently 9th, so I think he could get top 5 if he keeps his head screwed on.
Okay, so that's good.
And underperformer. I'll curse him week 1, Aldebaran.
The curse. F1 Adam says, just need to point out to everyone that I have the fastest first sector. GG's. Okay, so I'll give F1 Adam overperform. Not that he's bad or hasn't been good. I think the CF and Adam up on a podium would be great. So I kind of want to put that into the world of not cursing you, but pushing you up to the podium. And then, sorry, Halo, you're going all the way back down because that's my curse. I think Halo will be the one that falls back down.
Yeah.
And underachieves, unfortunately.
And I just put on Adam's comment. I hate to break this to you, Adam, but if you had the fastest second and third sector also, you would be first.
Brilliant.
It's a winning strategy, so I can't keep all these secrets to myself. It would be rude of me not to share it.
He's the knowledgeable man. Right, so we're kind of watching
I've
Rorschach.
One whole race before.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. How would you pronounce that name?
Rorschach?
Well, I'm calling him Rorschach. I think he's from Switzerland, so he stays 9th.
All I know is he well overpays for a McDonald's then.
Okay, so Aldebaran is out, and he just started probably his final lap. 1 minute to go. This is Aldebaran's last lap. We do have Messiah, who's just started a lap as well, right behind him. We've also got Halo on an out lap and Twigs on an out lap, and Flip's just gone back in the pit. So that's probably Flip done. The best Flip will get is 4th, depending on what people do. F and Adam is out on an out lap, and all the cars below as well are on laps as we speak. But I will keep. With.
So weird seeing Aldebaran in a Ferrari and not an Aston Martin. This is going to take some getting used to. Like he overcut his brake going into the first corner as well.
We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. I think his car's moving out the way. It's just cars moving out the way. I don't think there's any incidents. Everyone's been very respectful of each other though in this quali. It has been very nice to see. Oh, as a big spin!
In a bit, Aldebaran.
And Aldebaran will not be getting pole in Bahrain. He will not be getting pole. The problem is because everyone's got new cars, I don't know who's who. So Bergen is about to go through. We've also got another Aston Martin, which could be Potato Aim. It is. So Potato Aim will go through. He's currently 7th. He will stay 7th. We've then got Bergen, who is currently 20th. And we've got the 17th. I don't know who that is. I don't know. Is that Tenastic? No. This is the problem with not having an idea of whose car's what. Black Lab's currently in 16th. Sorry for the crazy. We've got the 15th. Messiah has gone through 2nd. Twigs is the big one we want to watch though. Motherly Pasta is probably going to go through soon as well. Motherly Pasta's 11th. Will stay 11th. But Twigs, as it stands...
Come on, Pasta.
As it stands, Twigs will be getting pole. This is what I said about Twigs putting ERF1 in his name. It was giving him... gave him that extra power. As Twigs puts even a faster time in. GG's to Twigs.
Oh, you'll love to see it. Guys, put ERF1 in your name and you'll win.
Yeah. F1 Adam's about to go through. He's in 6th. Will he go up? He will to 4th. Wow, really good from Adam. Halo's the one I've kind of got eyes on. Although Tenastic is going through slow. Yeah, so it's Halo. Halo's in 3rd. Halo's the only one that can take the pole away from Twigs. Will he do it? Oh, I guess we won't know. No, he won't. He will go 3rd. So Twigs is the first pole for...
GG's.
Really, really good. Twigs on pole.
It's the F1 besties. It's Twigs and Messiah, 1-2.
We've got Twigs, Messiah. We've got last year's champion, Aldebaran, down in 6th, flipping 5th. We've got Schmitty and Potato, the 2 Germans together. Then you've got Mickey and the Haas. Sheepy Kev down in 13th. We'll see what he can do. And we've got McCarry, Smash, and Samuel rounding up at the bottom. So yeah, really, really good quali. And yeah. Oh, here you go. So we're kind of having this discussion in the Discord, in the admin chat. We're thinking about, and obviously we're opening it up to everyone to have their discussion. So obviously F1 have changed the way they do sprint races now, because you have a quali, then you have a sprint, then you have another quali, and then you have the race. So we're thinking of potentially doing like one-shot quali, a sprint, a one-shot quali, a race. And I think it will make it so much more like, not random as such, but I think it will make it more pressure. That makes sense. Double the chance to get points, but also you want to put in like a fast lap to rather than have it like, because we can't have 20-minute qualies in one night. That's just ridiculous.
Oh no. Decision made.
Yeah, I can't do 2 20-minute qualies. I don't care that much when it comes to how so much can change on the track. Are you allowed to pause? So when you pause, you'll go down to 60. Your AR will go down to 60. So I've kept it a little bit higher so that you don't go crazy. But we prefer people don't pause, because if you end someone's race, you're still liable, if that makes sense. So even if your AI crashes, you still get the blame. So we prefer people.
I want to know how many of these drivers are 69, because I can see Kevis and Smash. The go-to number this season.
Yeah, make it a little more random. Yeah, Twigs, nicely done. Can't lie, was shaking. Yeah, I bet that was really good. Right, so there is trivia formation.
I hate to tell you this, Twigs, but you're going to have 19 other cars chasing you down.
Sorry, give me a second. There we go. Oh, right, there. Look at the tyres. So there was a big discussion in the Discord this week, yeah, about how softs do not last long around here, and a lot of people are saying that it's basically a 2-stop strategy around here, and what's the best thing to do? And 2 of the top 3 have gone onto the soft, so they might not last long, and it could allow things to go a bit crazy. But again, out of bounds in the softs as well. You've got Tenastic and McHarry going on the hards. So again, one upside with this game, and especially the last game as well, tyre strategies, even on the 50%, are a lot more random. In the sense of the games before, it was like everyone stops, everyone goes on the same tyres. Now, you know, people can try and do different strategies. There's still a chance that something like a safety car could come out and completely ruin people's strategies. But hey, we want to see carnage in a good way, not like Destruction Derby.
We do, but then there's also so many notes on it.
Mr. Potato's lagging. Uh-oh. This German internet can't hold up. Just be careful overtaking him, Mickey. So we've got a... I think though I've done pretty well on the split, haven't I? on like the, you know, I said before, like a kind of fast driver, kind of slower driver. If you look at like where everyone kind of is placed. You know, there's there's a Mercedes in first, a Mercedes in 17th, there's a Ferrari 18th. You know what I mean? I think we've got the teams hopefully down pretty well.
Yeah, the only one that might be a little bit, I don't know. I was Schmitty last year.
Schmitty was actually quite low last season, so again, all it takes is people to, you know, actually, you know, do a bit of practice, and all of a sudden they can fly. So again, guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, so far I'm looking forward to this.
Twigs, dry your palms, mate.
A lot of smoke, yeah. But I bet Twigs is sweating at the moment. He's sat at the front. He wants to get to that first corner because people are going to try and dive.
Messiah's loving every second of being alongside him.
Yeah.
To put that little bit of pressure on him.
Okay, potato range game minimised, that's why. Right, the lights are on, the lights are off, and away we go for the ERF1 24 season. It's finally here, and hopefully we can get round turn 1 without a major incident as Bob Nett goes down the last, which is a shame to see. And it was a big lock-up. It was one of the Hasses had a lock-up, and Messiah loses that one position. So we'll see what happens. I'll try and keep on top with all the action, because it is tough when I'm only limited to so much as Flip is trying to get through. Aldebaran's the one that's going to want to make up time as quick as possible, especially being on those softs. He knows that there's like that medium runners in front of him. He's going to have like the pace on them, and he's going to want to get it done as he will go down the inside of F1 Adam, and he will get the inside for the next 2 corners. So here you go, light work of F1 Adam. But again, if you're on the mediums, it's a bit of a longer game, isn't it? You know that the cars in front on the softs are going to have to pit a lot before, you know. So
that battle between Mickey and F1 Adam, it's looking pretty tasty.
I want to quickly go to position changes. There we go. So Antonio's up 6 places. Really, really good start. Tenastic down 7. So that's the 2 big movers. And it looks like Bob Nett was very, very cautious at the very beginning of that as well. So I can see in the background he kind of dropped places as Marvelly Pasta on their return to the league.
Tenastic dropped down to 20th.
We've kind of got Pasta and Potato next to each other. Tenastic is down to 20th. What happened? Has he got no wing?
In a world of his own.
Has he got a puncher? Like, he's got no wing. He's got no front wing. He'll go into the pits.
Right in the pits?
No?
No?
Is Tenastic here? What's happening?
Tenastic, blink twice.
Yeah.
Kev got 3 seconds already.
Tenastic, if you're here, blink. Maybe he had a spin and he's just a little bit far behind. But Halo gets the move done on the side. No, it doesn't. Sorry, that's the position changes. My bad. I want to be on this one. There you go. There's the up and down arrows I was looking for. There's Potato Aim and Marvelly Pasta. What's happened to Marvelly Pasta? They are battling. Cool. Just making sure they. So yeah, go look. Apparently the softs will go 9 laps. It's 2 stopper. And if you go, or you can go soft, medium, soft. As Mickey goes round.
Lovely.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's a big crash! There's a big crash! So many cars!
Big crash!
Big crash!
Big crash!
I don't know. It was like one car hit, and all of a sudden every car went round. Especially on that corner.
I think it was between Marvelly Pasta and whoever they were battling. They kind of just popped up alongside each other, and then.
That's the problem with that corner there as well. Is you have one car go round, and that's it. Everyone's going to go into because it's such a horrible corner. I didn't see how many cars got caught up. It gave me a really, really bad camera angle. But it does allow people like Smash and Matt Harry to move up some positions. Hey there, Mr. Chum. Hey there, Mr. Snedger. Good to see the league going strong. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're good, thank you. Again, it's the first. I would say going strong, but it's the first race of the season, so I'll see how it goes. How you doing, Mr. Chum?
Snedgy, I don't want to make you feel bad, mate, but it was a bit harsh sending F1 Adam to marriage cancelling and then not turning up.
As Samuel gets 10 seconds speed in the pit lane, and Aldebaran has moved up to 2nd. Again, these soft runners, it's not a surprise that they will get a bit further ahead. I tuned to the league battle the other day. Oh, what a mess that was.
Did you like the fact that I upset a lot of people?
We upset a lot of people. But again, when you run the league with no stewards,
we won. We're the winners.
It happened to both. It was us and them. We were both dirty. Like, I'm not saying it was just them. We did it. We did stuff as well, but it was always going to happen.
Ah, man, I'm just pulling you like.
Right, so Halo as well. I'm surprised Halo hasn't moved up further. It's good that
Anyway.
Messiah is kind of keeping up here, because these soft runners could not necessarily run away, but they could all be ahead of him. Evan Adams still in 6th. Antonio is the one as well at the moment, doing really well, moving on up. And that Visa Cash RB, best name. I still plan to return one day. Oh well, F1 25 will be here before we know it. As McCarry goes up, literally smashes into a board and loses part of his wing, so that's a shame to see.
I think he's forgot where the track is.
As Mickey did pit, and there we go. Aldebaran takes the fastest lap.
So far, incidents, lap 2, big crash.
So Gev got a 3-second time penalty for corner cuts as far as I know as well, which is impressive because this track is so wide, it's hard to get corner cuts on.
He pushes hard for those positions though, doesn't he?
You kind of have to in a way, as Kev and Lovely Pasta are... I'll never get sick of saying the name Lovely Pasta.
Lovely.
I just find
Lovely
it more...
pasta.
I find it more crazy that there was 13 other Lovely Pastas before we got to 14. As we ride on board with Sheepy Kev. What?
I need an explanation as to how. I know it was random name generator. Like,
I want to know the ones he turned down. Anyway, last year's runner-up Sheepy Kev currently down the 11th. As I thought, like I've tried adding stuff to the overlay so you can see like how we score and everything. I put like points and stuff on there just to make it a bit easier because I've had a lot of people question like how we score and stuff. Because I've always said it's different. So again, every place is every position is points, but again, you want to. I guess you just want to come out of this race with some points. You know, you don't want to get too far behind. As we see our first car pitting, which is Twigs. He's going to go onto the medium, so it looks like he will try and two-stop. And the pole sitter goes into the pits. He's the first one to make the move. I guess Aldebaran was probably waiting to see what he did and was going to do the opposite, try and go for the overcut. Or did Twigs go too early?
Strategy. Mismanaging weekly disappointment.
I'm a new man now.
to be fair to Snedgy, he towards the back end of the season, he actually did really well.
Yeah, it was coming together, wasn't it?
It was up there. Yeah, it was coming together, just not early enough for it to make that much of a difference. But it would have been good to see how he carried it on into 24.
I just want to say here, though, is that don't get too deceived by the Visa Cash App RBs, because SR Halo is a reserve, and the normal driver is Finbop, who loves a time penalty. So, as it stands, Finbop would probably be about 19th. So, you know, although it looks like the Visa Cash App RB is the one dominating when it comes to constructor points, yeah, it will change from next week.
And also, don't worry, penalties will be back.
Also, I am going to try and keep calling it the Visa Cash App RB every time. Because it's just such a horrible name.
It's the fact that when you're in the pre-game lobby, it literally Visa Cash Up takes 90% of the screen.
It does. As SI
literally just RB at the end. That's all you're allowed, those 2 letters.
So, the graphic on the bottom earlier said that the soft can go 9 laps, but in the Discord, you know, Twigs has been talking about it, Halo was talking about it, they were saying how, like, the softs do not last around here, so I would be curious to see how far Aldebaran takes these softs with Twigs and Halo going in.
This game would say that it could say they could do 16 laps, and I still wouldn't believe it.
And they'll do 3. Oh yeah, it lies. It lies. Again, it's all about time management and setups and that kind of stuff. It can vary car to car, or driver to driver, as such. So
yeah, I guess it depends how many curves you hit.
All of them. Hit all the curbs.
All the curbs. All the tyre wear.
And Schmidt's having a really good, consistent race here as well. It's good to see. I can't wait for the Dogecoin Williams. I need that. Make it happen. Well, you've already got a load of like cryptocurrency, like sponsors in football. I think Southampton's is like Rollbill or something, which is crypto casino. Which the funny thing is, you can't even use in the UK. Brilliant. That's the worst thing of half of these sponsors that come out.
How long until there's an OnlyFans one?
No, Kick. And we are currently streaming on Kick as well.
Imagine OnlyFans Ferrari.
Also, we're streaming on YouTube as well. We are currently streaming on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. If anyone is commenting on YouTube, apologise, I don't have it open. But it'll probably be within the chat on the screen. So if you are watching there, I appreciate it. I've had a lot going on. The whole chat the chat box that broke at 7 o'clock, and so I had to try and fix it. As Antonio is giving F1 Adam a fight here. Oh, I thought they both lost it then.
They took each other out.
Yeah, luckily they didn't. So Aldebaran is still going on these softs. 6 laps in, and we'll see Twigs.
Aldebaran, I want to see you take these 9-10 laps.
I'm curious if he goes in for the hards and tries to take the hards to the end and tries to one stop.
That seems like a very Aldebaran move.
Yeah, and if he one stops, he does have the chance to push away and get the win, especially with with Twigs and Halo probably going in again. I guess we'll see what happens as Flip is in third. And Matt Williams. At least the Williams doesn't look as ugly this season. What's up, sorry?
How many laps did it say the mediums would go?
Honestly, I didn't see. I'd probably say about 15.
Right. Well, yeah, then they'll have to go.
That's what I would guess. I don't know 100%. What I was going to say is the Williams doesn't look as ugly this year, and the steering wheel isn't that horrible steering wheel they had last season, or the last couple of seasons. That's one of the upsides of the Williams. It isn't a complete piece of poo to drive. Oh, we've got movement down here. We've got loads of cars battling. There's Twigs is with near his teammate, as Rorschach also on the softs hasn't pit yet. It is down 11th. When will he go in as well? Guess we're going to find out soon. When will they go in?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. We've got a few new people in, but then also we've got that core group of drivers
Twigs
sticking with us.
Twigs is right behind. Twigs knows he's got to make up time here as well, so he's got the inside of Motherly Pasta. He should take the inside next corner.
Tires are pressure as well, so
yeah, and he gets the move done. Really nice from Twigs. As we see Rorschach in the background, I think those softs are going off. And like Halo as well, he's starting to lose time to Twigs. He's got cars in front of him, so. Oh, as F1 went in. Sorry, I didn't even see that. F1 did go in and moved to the mediums. He's got mediums, so F1 will have to pit again. He'll pit for softs at the very end. Good to see a few new names. Yeah, so we've got who are the new ones? So Black Lab. I don't know if you've seen him before. He raced a couple of seasons ago. Motherly Pasta is Prime, if you know Mr. Prime. And then you've got Smash. He's new, and you've got Antonio, who is friends with Tenastic. So
the band's still out there.
And this Taterwave gets past Schmidty, the two Germans battling. Miss Taterwave's having a really, really good start. As Messiah goes in. Okay, so he's gone in for softs. So I'm actually quite surprised at that. He's getting his soft stint. He's getting his soft stint out now. Unless he's going to go medium soft. But I still think Aldebaran's going to go medium hard. I could be wrong.
Even so, pushing them 20 laps, that's going to be rough.
As Motherly Pasta comes out on the hards, there we go. And who else in there? Tenacity comes out on the mediums, so I get a new wing. So most likely he did damage his wing at the very, very beginning, but stayed out not to lose more time. But again, he's carried down 19, which is a shame. And then you got Smash, who again he did smash into a board earlier and lost a wing.
East and West.
What's the Battle of East and West?
Assume in Germany or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you were talking about
Potato Aim's the. I don't know. I'm trying to make a joke, but I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I still feel bad making jokes about Germany. Come on. It's not their fault they lost 5-1 to England in 2001, and we still got to make jokes about it. As Mr. Anyway, we'll go in on those songs.
I cannot believe you have gone there.
I know. We've beaten 5-1 all the way back in 2001. Right, Aldebaran goes in and puts on the hards, so that is what we were expecting. So Aldebaran, what can Aldebaran do? As Twigs, but Twigs is most likely going to pit again, isn't he? So this is going to throw it all up in the air, especially with now Aldebaran out in 6th. So again, if Aldebaran can just keep those hards running, he will probably, as it stands, most likely pick up the win. With 19 laps to go.
German sausage, you heard it here first.
Who's a sausage?
Chom is a lover of German sausage.
Oh, hello. They've got a nice fancy sausage. Balance it out, are we?
That's a comment that can get taken out of context very quickly.
Right, so Messiah's got to try and make up some places here, as he will get past Bergen. Or will he, though? They go side by side. He will get DRS range on here. And cuts back. Really nice cut back there. And with the soft tyres, he should fly away. Especially against 9 lap mediums. Good sausage, good beer, and good roller coasters. That sounds like a good night, doesn't it? dipped in my homemade curry sauce. Really?
Ooh, cheeky.
Cheeky. As Halo is still trying to keep up with Messiah as well. You get no different charge strategies as well, but Halo will get past Bergen.
Now we'll talk about sausage. All it reminds me of those YouTube videos that you sent.
Did someone say sausage? Give us your best sausage fact, Boost.
I don't have any.
What's your favourite type of sausage, Boost? Are you a Cumberland guy, or are you more Lincolnshire?
Don't even know. Doesn't give a fuck. Excuse my French.
On YouTube,
all
go
taste
do
the
it.
same.
Ordinary sausage on YouTube, you won't be disappointed. He puts everything in sausages. Right, so Sheepy Kev is.
I still think it's a bit weird when you try to sausage Lego.
Sausage Lego?
Yeah.
Who
that was
did?
a weird one. Ordinary sausage.
Did he? Who's eating Lego?
Yeah. Did you not see it?
No.
You didn't see it?
It's like a wood.
You're the one that showed me. You're the one that showed me the channel, and you didn't see that.
No. So Flip is still going strong. I'm curious if Flip will go in for the hards and take them to the end. He's in a one-stop again. He goes in. I thought 10 laps would be about. So 10 laps of the mediums. There you go. I was well off with saying 15.
And then there's Aldebaran taking softs.
Yeah, and so Twigs is. I think Aldebaran at the moment is his to lose. He took those softs so far into the hards, and he's looking good. Especially if Twigs has to pit again. I just don't see how Twigs then, because obviously Twigs goes on to the softs. I guess no, he started soft, didn't he? Will he go back on the softs, or is he going to go medium? Because I guess you use your softs in quali. So yeah, that's a reason.
You go on the quicker compound to finish the race.
No, but if you use softs to start the race and you use softs in quali, you might not have any softs left.
That would be disappointing.
As Messiah
if he goes in with like 8 laps to go and he comes out on hards.
So here's the thing: Messiah has to pit again, and will most likely move to mediums. Again, he could have an set of softs, I'm not sure. So Messiah needs to get past Aldebaran here and needs to start putting time on him to have any chance of like Aldebaran not taking the win.
The only one that's not gone in is McHarry.
11 laps.
What are you going on the first one?
Can I see stops? Stops, there you go. Yep, the only one hasn't pit. There's your position changes.
Being the aggressive Scott he is, I'm sure he's going to take those hards 29 laps.
To be fair,
forget the fact that you have to hit.
There's not much change up top. We're pretty much how we started, apart from Aldebaran has moved up. That's literally it. So
I missed Shulman. Oh no.
So there we go. So Messiah gets past, and he needs to just stay ahead now. But we know how quick Aldebaran can be. As Aldebaran gets a 3-second time penalty. Wow.
Oh,
That could
naughty.
That could come back at the end. It's unlike him to get a penalty as well. He is really struggling in these conditions when it comes to quali and.
He's a bit wobbly.
Yeah, when it comes to quali and time penalties, he's definitely struggling today. I do have the race calendar on the stream as well. It has like every date that we've got. We are taking a few weeks breaks. So there's a break in November. There's like a 2-week break for Christmas. We've taken like set breaks. But next week we will be in Saudi Arabia. That is our next port of call.
Also, potentially mark it in your calendars for January, the return of Herrera.
Potentially. Depends how the baby is.
Depends how busy I am.
Depends how big. Well, everyone who has a baby says that they're really busy, and then they realise they've got all the free time in the world.
I'm doubling the numbers though, aren't I?
That's true. Saudi Arabia next week. Let's go. Yeah, it's obviously a lot tougher track. It's a lot narrower. So, who's going in? Twigs is going in. He's done 9 laps on the mediums. I think he just wanted to get him over and done with, to be fair. As he goes on the hards. Oh, has he not got any mediums left? I'd have thought he would have gone soft, medium.
You'd have thought he'd have started. You'd think he'd have started on the hards.
Yeah, you think if he was going to use the hards at all, he would have. Yeah, he would have started them or gone soft hard. I feel like Twigs here is not necessarily made a mistake. I don't know what tyres he's got on offer. Just.
Oh my god! I so thought he was going to crash.
I think that's the race win gone for Twigs. Unfortunately, he's just got to try and make time up now and hope the cars in front have to pit. Like Schmidty, for example, it really doesn't have to pit. He's just lucky that he's got 3 extra laps on those tyres. Mick Harry will have to pit. Hopefully he doesn't fall down too far, but there is a big gap with 7 seconds up to Mr. Straightaway. Antonio's done a really good race as well, currently in 6th. And then you got Flip.
Yeah, but F1 Adams having a nosebleed.
Yeah, but F1 Adams has to pit as well, so that's all going to change. And again, Messiah's going to have to pit, so this is going to leave. So Aldebaran has just got to hope that Aldebaran knows that every car behind but Flip has to pit. So here's the thing: Flip is the one that, if Flip can get within 3 seconds of Aldebaran, will take the win. That's all Flip has to do.
Flip's definitely trying to match strategies a little bit.
Yeah. I
like it.
All he has to do is catch up to him within 3 seconds.
He also knows that he'll be on his tyres. Will be 2 laps fresher, so
there's a lot of work to do.
Technically, a little bit more pace.
A lot of work to do.
Under pressure.
It's just when F1 Adam and Halo pit. So Halo will be pitting the next couple of laps. Antonio's going to have to pit, unfortunately. Potato Aim is going to have to pit, probably onto softs at the end. And then again, we'll see what Twigs is going to end up going. That's the crazy thing about LTF1 on different tyre strategies, is trying to predict where people are going to finish. No safety car at the moment, but we really had that one incident, which it's just annoying that camera angle just didn't really show me anything. I don't know if it'll go into the stewards, but hopefully it'll be easily resolved because it was so quick.
So far, it's been relatively clean, though.
It's been nice. It's
usually
been good.
First race off is chaos.
Yeah, it's been good. I think a lot of things have been said about our league and our drivers, and I don't necessarily agree with it. I think they aren't as reckless and as people make out. Again,
because we're a mixed skill league, and we've said it from day one. A lot of the more advanced, sweatier, quote unquote, leagues look down on our league and they use that as a reason to blame our drivers. Yeah.
Like, oh, you're inexperienced, you're this, you're that. Yeah. Whereas sometimes, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But I think we still have good races on the weekly.
Even 3 seconds.
Yeah, Bergen, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it shows that a lot. like Chum said before, there is new guys that are coming in, but there's also a lot of guys that have raced previously, so they're getting used to racing with each other. Yes, we're on a new game. Yes, things change. Ultimately, they have battled each other before, so there is also that respect and knowledge of, I can push you, but I know how far I can push you.
Yeah, Chum, you know when we did, I think we did 2 tiers. We did a Monday and a Tuesday. And we did a Thursday. We did three tiers. I think F1 22. F1 22. I wanted to get Sean in for the Tuesday league because I said if Sean just puts his mind to it, he could have easily been, not necessarily winning, because obviously Alabama was that tier, but he could have been up there. Sean gets a bit too bored and a bit too, like, I don't know, maybe his attention span goes. And, yeah, then he ends up just doing silly things like crashing out and stuff. So, yeah, like, it's unfortunate. And you know, our main thing was to try and progress the league. It's come a long way. Like, this league started as like 6 of us racing on the weekly, like 6 people, and then we ended up going up to like 10, and then we ended up going like 12. Do you know what I mean? And then we got close to a full grid and had AI, and then we're like, hey, look, we can actually make this a thing. And I think for what we've done, I think it's successful enough. We're never going to be like the top league in the world kind of thing, but I enjoy it for what it is. I've always wanted to try and bring like the alternative. Yeah, we could go and headhunt like the best drivers in the world, but one thing I always wanted to do is try and give a space for people who aren't the best drivers, who aren't like the people who sweat it out, you know, people who are average people who want to get away from the online lobbies and have a place to race every week. That's the kind of thing I wanted to do and what I wanted to bring. So, as I said before, I think it's unfair when people do call out the drivers sometimes, especially after league versus league, saying our drivers are dirty and this, that and the other, when you can watch this race and we're 17 laps in, we had a quali that was clean. Do you know what I mean? Like, of course things are going to happen, crashes are going to happen, sometimes you can't get out of people's way, but overall I think people do respect each other on the track and do try and help each other, and I think that's what I do enjoy the most about it.
Yeah, and then it makes it all the more sweet when we actually, like last week, we do a league versus league, and we were the first to admit we didn't, you know, we weren't there. There was no expectations. We didn't think that we were going to win, but the fact that we won and the way that others reacted due to losing, it just makes it all the more sweeter, really. It shows how good of a group we've got now, which is where we've always wanted to be. We've always wanted just a good group of drivers that we can rely on and good people to be around.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this season. I've got a lot of work to do behind the scenes. I don't think we have enough reserves that can cover spaces. So if we end up missing like 2 or 3 drivers in a week, I think we can end up being screwed. So I do need to do a bit of recruitment on that side. But overall, I think we're in good standing for the season to come. As Black Lab gets the free time penalty, it's a shame to see. Especially in that little midfield battle. Oh my god, they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide. So,
that is brave.
Again, points on the line. There's points on the line. And the thing is, Rorschach doesn't really have to battle hard. You can get
that as like a screenshot. That'll be a cool VOD picture.
Well, Rorschach doesn't really have to push as hard there. I know if there's time to go and he wants to get past to like move up, but he doesn't have to necessarily push with these 2 if it was towards the end, because they both got free time penalties, so he'd bump ahead of him in general. But yeah, these strategies have been all over the place. Like, Antonio earlier was running in like 6th, and now he's down in 13th, and he's got like 5 seconds to make up on this group. So it's going to be wild to see where people end up. Mickey down in 20. He's 21 seconds behind. He's in 17th, but I think that's because Mickey got caught in that little crash that happened earlier on when those cars went round. I think he lost a wing, and he was one of the guys that had to go in, and he ended up losing some time because of it. Halo has done his final pit stop. He's come out on the mediums in 9th. And he's got Motherly Pasta ahead of him. So can Halo should be able to get past 9-lap hards against brand new mediums. I don't see how that would be a problem. And he does.
Easy money.
And his next target is F1 Adam, who's 5 seconds up the road. And F1 Adam has Schmidty just in front of him, who he obviously wants to get. So Adam's down in 7th. And Schmidty on 8 lap hards, Adam on... Schmidty gets time penalty. So, say he's catching him, he would take that position regardless. Then you've got Messiah, who he's on to the hards as well. These strategies are weird when they've gone like soft, medium, and hard, when you could have probably just gone soft, hard, like Aldebaran did. You then got Twigs, who started on pole. And then you've got Potato, who Potato's most likely going to pit. He's got 10 laps to go. I say most likely he has to pit. There's no way he's getting those mediums to the end. So that will push those guys back up. And there's a big old gap between Twigs and Flip then. As Antonio, unfortunately, gets
such a wide track. There's a lot of...
Yeah, there's more time penalties than I thought there'd be today. And then we've got Flip, who Flip has laps to try and bring that time down. He needs to be over 3 seconds, but I think Aldebaran's pace will probably keep him ahead. And again, Aldebaran's raced a good race. You know, he took those softs as far as he could, and as you see, Flip in the background, and then moved on to the hards and has raced them to the end. And so, yeah, I can't fault him. I'm just more confused that Twigs and Messiah moved to the hards after going soft to medium. It just didn't really make sense.
I think it's just the guys were overly worried about the tyre wear.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everyone will say it's a 2-stop, and Aldebaran, again, those hards, will they go to the end? Maybe Aldebaran does have to pit at the very end and move on the softs. Maybe the hards won't go. I guess we'll find out. Especially if the mediums only go 10. Will the hards go 15? Will they go longer?
He better hope they go a bit longer. He's got 4 laps on top of his... If they only make 15...
There you go. Potato Aim. Oh, 26 past Potato Aim on the track. So I thought Potato Aim was going in. I didn't see where they were on the track. And Messiah's there as well. So again, it's early days. We've got a long old season. Again, the points we score are completely different. So you just want to be getting points. But I feel like Aldebaran shouldn't be so far ahead today. I feel like there's about 4 or 5 drivers that should have kept him close.
Strategies are what has killed people today. Nothing to do with the racing. It's just they were overly cautious with the pits.
Yeah, 100%. It's come down to strategy. That's what it's come down to. I think everyone on the track's been great. Yeah, Messiah's right behind Twigs now, and his hards are 3 laps newer.
Sure. Twigs is just going to let him go. Which, to be fair, you would, wouldn't you?
Well, they could tow each other. That's what they need to do. They need to just not battle each other, because all the time they're battling each other, they're losing time. So you've got to at some point just tow each other. Like it sucks, but if you keep battling, you'll just get left behind. And then you just invite pressure from behind as well, which, again,
I think that's what they're doing. Twigs isn't pushing Messiah too hard. He's just allowing him to tow a little bit.
Well, he's got DRS as well, hasn't he? So like he could get ahead of DRS, and then he leads, and then they could DRS. But they're not teammates at the same time. But you know, it's whether you want to try and push up. They've got a big old gap to Flip. That's the problem. Like 11 seconds. So I think the front 2 are kind of set. I think you've got Aldebaran and then Flip. Unless Aldebaran does something silly, it's like another time penalty. Again, do those tyres go the distance? That's the real question. Then you got Schmidty with a time penalty. Schmidty's doing really good though, up in 5th. So it's his teammate down in 17th. Then you got F1 Adam in 6th. Halo just hasn't been able to recover, especially on that 3. He's done a 2-stopper as well with Twigs and Messiah, and he's quite far behind them.
The Flip, I would have picked Flip as the driver I would expect to do well, but not expect do better than expected. But I kind of expect Flip to be up there now.
Ooh,
I think he's got a really good chance of challenging this year.
She became just then went behind Black Lab to try and get some oh my god, some slipstream off him. Looked like he was about to put it in the barrier at the same time. Looked like he lost control of the car. Oh, we got a little bit of a touch there from Antonio and Black Lab. Will they get through together? One's going to have to give
That
up.
camera angle's weird. Like the whole thing just goes shaky.
Yeah, so the helicopter, isn't it? Well, Antonio and Black Lab, they are. As unfortunately, Smash is getting lapped here. Hasn't recovered from that crash earlier on, but again, as long as you finish, you still get a point. These two guys here, one was going to have to give eventually. They are still side by side. It's good racing though. Oh, as Antonio tries to go back to the inside, but Black Lab will get it done eventually. Good racing. Problem is,
there's a nice little train going on there.
Well, as it stands, Mr. Tetway will jump ahead of all the cars in front, pretty much. And his teammate is sort of behind him as well.
He should do anyway. He's on the softs.
Just so everyone knows as well in the stream, I've told people if they want to come in and talk about their race, they're welcome to after as well. So I'm going to drag some people in. They can discuss stuff. I told everyone they can have like 2 minutes of my time, and then they're out of here. Only because otherwise McCarry will talk for like 45 minutes, and you know.
And it won't be about the race.
It won't be about anything but the race. Yeah. Antonio got past Black Lab. Antonio got past Black Lab and Sheepy Kev there. So on that DRS, there's like 5 cars here all battling. This is mad. Yeah, I didn't want the interviews just being, and the winner gets to come in. Do you know what I mean? Like, one, the winner might not want to come in, but at the same time, like, if I don't know, if say it was Aldebaran or people on the podium and it was the fast drivers, it would just get a bit boring after a while. So that's why I said anyone's welcome to come in and talk.
We would just like to report that the race winner Aldebaran is not currently trying to board a plane.
Is he not?
No, it's a PlayStation.
Let's invite the angriest person in Discord. Yeah, he will join. Don't worry, McHarry will be here. Right, so Flip, unfortunately, is losing time to Aldebaran as we speak. And I think if you're Aldebaran now with like 5.7 seconds like leeway, because obviously that freezing time penalty, I don't think you pit. Do you know what I mean? I think you go the distance. I think not you'd be seeing the pit, but you'd probably come back out in about 5th. You got a time penalty, you could end up losing more time. Yeah, I think that's will be it. As Smash gets 10 seconds for speed in the pit lane. A shame to see.
Go to the end, boy. Points.
Go to the end and get the point.
Positions are points.
Go to the end and get your point. Halo is on a bit of a comeback though. Halo's got past Schmidty. He's up to 6th. Those mediums will go the distance, and he's going to start catching F1 Adam, who is currently in 5th. As we've got a yellow flag, it is one of the Alphas. It was Mr. Tetwin. Not Alphas, sorry, Astons. My bad. So used to last season's Alphas. It's nasty.
They're the new
power
F1
couple.
Adam and Snedger.
The power couple.
Yeah, power couple.
We haven't seen the people down the bottom for a while. I do apologise, guys. I do try and give everyone a bit of time to see. We're not like the actual F1 that just stays on pretty much the top 4 the whole time. But we do have a bit.
I've not been on Samuel. Let's say hi to Samuel.
There you go. So Samuel, he's 36 seconds behind Tenastic. So he's
chasing someone, but it's not of any relevance.
He's about to get lapped. That's why. He's about to get lapped by. This
is why we enjoy doing this, because Samuel I think he'll admit he's a slower paced driver, but he still shows up every week. He still races. He seems like a nice enough guy.
Yeah, he turns up every week.
Yeah, I'd rather have 20 Samuels in the league than any of the guys that we raced last week.
True. So, Lovely Pasta has taken these hards to the 16th lap. Aldebaran's on his 15th lap with these hards. So, again, I'm curious to see how far they go before they start going off. I think some drivers will be fine. I think like Messiah and F1 Adam, I think where they're only like 9 and 8 laps through, I think they'll be fine. It's just, I think Twigs will be kicking himself though after after putting it on pole.
Yeah, overly cautious. Overly cautious.
Yeah, and like look at this, like Aldebaran's extending that lead by nearly another second. So again, good result for Flip. I did say coming into this, I think Flip will be the guy who is pushing for podiums every week, and as it stands, he will be on a podium. He'll be in second, and then you got Messiah in the Alpine, and then you got Twigs in the Mercedes. Be one of those two. So will someone try and make a? I think they're going to fight towards the very end of this race. I think they're just taking it easy right now. And then Adam has to be really careful with Halo, because Halo on those mediums, to be fair, those mediums are going to start going off like next 2 laps. So you'll probably find the end of the next lap. He's not as quick. And Schmidt's done pretty good, and there's a bit of a gap to Lovely Pasta, so I think Schmidt's good for 7th, as Antonio gets past Lovely Pasta. In the Visa Cash App RB. But it's been a really good battle here, with Antonio, Black Lab, Sheepy, Potato, Bergen. It's been quite fun watching all these guys battle. I wish I could have like two like... If the games weren't so expensive, I'd buy 2 versions, and I would have like one on one screen, like in like a mini screen, have like 2 different like views.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but the game's just stupidly expensive.
Oh yeah, until right at the end, and it's like, here, take it for 20 quid. Please play it.
Please buy it. Here's take it for £10.
Tell you what's interesting. I was in the off season. I was going through some of the driver contracts, and Kick Sauber was so confident in F1 Adam after his pre-season performance that for every race he doesn't finish first, for every position from first to every position down. So at the moment he's 5th. Is 10 lashes with a pillow.
A pillow?
With a pillow. I have never seen that in a contract, but then they are paying him 60 million euros a week. So
a week, 60 million a week.
Yeah, they're making a big investment on the man.
Well,
I guess when you are, when you are the ERF1 guy, you get paid the big bucks.
Well, at the moment, the ERF1 guy is Twigs because he has it in his name, and that's what got him the pole. Unfortunately, it hasn't transformed into
no. Twigs,
into a win.
Twigs is looking to be that guy, so he's now put our name in his name, which gets him one step closer. But also, he's looking for that big pay rise. I don't know that strategy.
There was a battle here between Bobinator and Mickey. This Bergen's down at 17th. I don't know what happened to Bergen. Oh, he's going for softs. Okay, he picked softs. With 2 laps to go, though, it does seem a little bit crazy with 2 laps. And as I said, Aldebaran will probably take these. He will take these to the end.
Can we see how many stops? Because I feel like some of them have done 3, possibly. Yeah, guys at the bottom 3. Okay.
Oh, to be fair, that was Bergen. Oh, that was Bergen's 2nd stop.
Oh, so he had to go on the softs, but then surely you would have just gone on them earlier.
Oh, we got a spin. We got a spinner. It's smash. Oh, that's a shame. He just smashed again. Let's smash again. So Aldebaran up 5 places. Flip up 3. We've got Messiah down 1. Twig down 3. F1 Adam at down 1. But then you got these lot of movers there. You got Antonio up 6. Black Lab up 6. McHarry's up 4, but Harry's in 14th. He's gonna get a nosebleed.
I'd love to have a microphone in his room right now, and just listen to all the swearing.
Tenastic's probably the big loser though, down 8. Shame to see. As we
had a rough start though.
Oh, we've got another spinner. Oh, it's smash again.
Just don't bid it off.
Let's keep going.
Not long to go. Get that point. You've done 28 laps. You've only got 1 to go. Let Aldebaran go past and cruise it to the end.
Coffin fit.
Didn't think we'd have a full 20 finishers.
Well, don't speak too soon. Anyway, Aldebaran has started the last lap of the race. Really, really good strategy from Aldebaran. He qualified 6th. Qualified 6th, didn't have a good quali, but yeah, kept it down to a 1-stop. Did Flip keep down to 1-stop as well? Yeah, Flip did a 1-stop. Schmidt did a 1-stop. So, yeah. Again, as we said, the guys below just being overly cautious, and it's helped Aldebaran get the win, even with a time penalty. He's just had some really good pace, and then Flip as well.
I think this will make it interesting for next week, though. I think the guys will push it a little bit harder.
Yeah,
the tyres.
I think it will show them that they need to. If Black Lab gets the free second, that sucks, so he might end up moving like really far down now. He might go down to 12th, 13th. He's got it in 9th. That's a shame. That won't affect Samuel though. Right, as we go into Sector 3. As we go into Sector 3, as Baron is catching Tenastic. Tenastic moves out the way, he'll finish now.
If he crosses the line, don't forget to put Aldebaran wins lol in the chat.
And Aldebaran takes the first win of the F1 24 season. The F1 24 season. As Flip
F1
comes through second, really good from Flip. Messiah will hold off Twigs for a 3rd and 4th. F1 Adam, he had a lot to do. I think Halo's tyres did start going off, luckily for him. As F1 Adam, good finish for him in the 5th. And Halo, as he's reserve, so there's still points for the Visa, Cash App, RB. And Schmidt as well. Schmidt had a really good race in 7th. So here come the time penalties of Antonio Black Lab, which won't make a difference. Oh no, well, that moved Mumbly Pasta up. Mumbly Pasta will go to 8th. Antonio 9th. Black Lab will go down. No, so 10th.
I got my prediction.
And Potato Aim in 11th. It was had so much potential to get further up, and his teammate will finish in 12th. Sheepy Kev, bit of a rough race for him. As is he in? He's not in low fuel mode, is he? Is he in low fuel mode? Low fuel mode? Potentially.
He might just be cruising because he knows.
Yeah, he's fine. 13th. GG Aldebaran, perfect strategy. Yeah, he had a really good strategy. As Bergen puts the fastest time in on the last lap. Really good. As McHarry will finish 14th. Really good from McHarry. Bobinator 16th. Mickey 17th. And Tenastic had to go all the way around again. Will finish in 18th. Harry, you cursed me again. You said my name, and 5 seconds later I got a 3-second penalty. It wasn't me. As Antonio picks up the drive.
I did the anti-curse on Aldebaran.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You can't prove anything. Yeah. Flip, really good in second. You had a good strategy as well. The 1-stop. So, if you do want to join the chat to talk about your race, jump in the normal lobby chat and I'll drag you in. I know McHarry to talk for about 10 minutes about finishing 14th.
Yeah, he'll say that he finished 14th, but Celtic #1.
Potato Aim says, "Done me to go from soft to medium. Should have went to hard to avoid having to pit again." Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what got Aldebaran that win. There he is.
Time management was awful tonight.
And there you go. There is your standings for Bahrain. Again, exactly the same as how the standings currently are as well. Going into next week. Next week we will be in Saudi Arabia. So, here we go. Hello, McTwat.
Oh.
Hello.
He's nailing this.
I've added him in. There he is.
Hold on. You're just quiet.
Okay, that's fine. Driving standards need to be improved
Hold on.
by a lot by multiple drivers. That was a shit show towards the rear. Okay, didn't look that bad. The thing that we were watching. That's from Bergen. I felt like it was quite clean up top. Or at least what we saw.
As you said that in the Discord.
Yeah.
There was a few kind of...
At least name names. I'm McCarry. Okay, go on, McCarry then. Right, McCarry, go on then. Here you go. Right, so McCarry, you got a nice 14th today. How you feeling?
Surprised.
Yeah?
Feel surprised. I hit this track with a burning passion.
Yeah?
Turn 1 is a calamity. Traction control in this game is absolutely short. Tyre wear is absolutely dreadful. What else can I complain about?
Oh, what do you want? Complain about,
Just the whole game.
complain about everything.
Oh, the whole race apart from Ardaban running, that's the best thing yet. That's all due to because he's my teammate and he's gonna carry the whole team.
No, you got some points. Come on. I think this time last year, I don't think you finished 14th, so it's a good start.
I mean, this time last year I wasn't even in the league.
All right, when you joined last year, I don't remember yesterday. Never mind this time last year.
Miami.
But
I joined in Miami.
So I mean, you know it off by heart. So
yeah,
I don't think you performed as well.
I got fifth place last year in Miami.
You got 5th. You got 5th.
Yes.
Is that your highest finish?
McCarry got 5th.
Yeah, I think so.
So you peaked in your first race, and it's been downhill ever since then.
Yep.
Incredible.
Absolutely downhill.
Are you happy with the result?
7th place because the penalty.
Are you happy with the result?
Yeah.
Are you happy with your teammates' result?
Oh, hell yeah. Best driver of the season.
How are Ferrari feeling?
Very one-sided. Very one-sided.
You finished 14th. If you finished 20th, it would have been very one-sided. Anyway, thank you for joining.
I'm away.
Right. How are the lads?
Cheers,
you're not new from Newcastle, are you? Right. Oh. Mr. Flip was there. I dragged him in. He just disappeared. Flip,
he's like, I'm not talking to you.
Flip, rejoin the lobby and I'll drag you in again. Abra said, my talking is shit. Well, don't care. I'll drag you in.
All you have to say is pizza, pasta, put it in a box.
I love how the game's just like broken on my screen. No, it's just like sat on this screen. It doesn't take you back to the lobby or anything. Completely butchered the game.
It's the best part about the game.
Go on then, Houston. You're the. Every time I try and drag him in, it like boots him. Right, let's go into this. Let's go into it instead. Go in the gaming channel instead. Be easier. Go in there. Go in there. Sit in there for a second. I think because of the permissions.
Okay,
I think of the permissions, he can't talk in there because I've got it locked.
Oh yeah, it's the commentary box, isn't it?
Yeah, so if I put him in this chat, he'll be able to talk. Sorry. Again, we're finding our feet. We haven't done this before, so. Hello, Mr. Flip. We're going to
Hello.
You're the interviewer.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome.
How'd you feel after that one then?
Quite happy, to be honest. Quite happy. Wasn't expecting second. Hoping for top 5, but yeah, quite happy in the end. I think my strategy got me there in the end, to be honest.
Did you one stop?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what it was. I think some of the guys were far too cautious. There was a lot of talk in the chat about having to be a 2-stop and stuff going in, and I think you, obviously like you as well, was just like, nope, I can soft to hard.
Yeah, I did mediums to hard, which I think is what gave Aldebaran. I think that's what gave Aldebaran the advantage at the beginning.
Yeah, because
he drove away from me.
Yeah, he did get up to like second or first, didn't he, on those softs?
Yeah. But fair play to him, he drove really well.
And yeah, and he got a time penalty, which is very unlike him as well.
Yeah, could not get near him, and I pushed a lot. I pushed really hard.
Which is Aldebaran in the early season. He does have a few wobbles. It's usually top 5 races in. That's when he really starts to.
After quality, to be honest, Deuce, I was hoping he was just going to drop back, and with the league versus league, the way he performed in that.
After watching,
could be on for something here.
Yeah, after seeing him do that spin and seeing him last week, I was like, that's why I cursed him. I was like, oh, I might actually get this right this week.
But no, fair play to him. He's pulled it out of the bag when he needed to.
Yeah, there's always next week.
Yeah, I think if Twigs and Messiah had gone one stop as well, I think it would have been so much. Obviously, it would have been so much tighter at the top. I think people would have been bouncing around.
I agree.
It got that soft to hard run. It just got him enough to get away and not be caught. So yeah, GG's to him.
Like I said in the stream, it's gonna make it so much more interesting next week because people are going to push the tyres even further.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Bahrain's one of them. Though. When you start the race, it offers you the 3-stop. You can't actually switch it to a 2-stop at all.
Oh, can you not?
To a 1-stop. Sorry, no, it offers you the 2-stop. You can't switch it. You're forced to do a 2-stop on the strat. So you kind of like override it. You go a bit long on the mediums, and then I pitted on lap 11, and it was telling me to pit on lap 6.
Yeah,
By
it seemed
lap
like
5,
10
my
was the
tyres were
magic
wearing
number.
out. Yeah, so I stayed out for 11, waiting at the end of 11, and then just went as hard as I could all the way to the end on the hards. The hards are really good on some tracks in this game, to be fair.
I guess we won't see it a
Make
little
some
bit
good
more
watching
this
then.
season then. Anyway, thank you for jumping in, Mr. Flip.
No problem. No
Take it
problem.
easy.
Well done, guys.
Yeah,
See you
GG's.
later.
We'll
Bye-bye.
see you next week.
Yeah, mate.
Bye. Cool. So anyway, thank you everyone. That's the only people that want to jump in. And again, that's the thing with asking people to jump in is it won't always be like the people who win or, you know.
I think what we should do is we should do race winner should jump in just for a general chat on the winning strategy. Also, I just think it'd be quite cool to be sat here for 2 minutes in silence with Aldebaran.
I just don't know, I'm still glitching the screen. But anyway, thank you everyone for turning up for round 1 in Bahrain. It was really fun. If you haven't already, please smash that follow button. And yeah, this time next week we're back for Saudi Arabia. So cheers for joining me, Oost. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you same time, same place.
Right. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.